All right, Natalie and Jack, we're back with Reggie. So he is doing great. What I do want to talk to you guys about is he is, I have to, somewhat deem his frenetic behavior bordering on outside the bounds of normal. And I don't want you to get upset with me saying that, but I have to make that as an observation. And what my observation is that he's very triggered by movement. And we have ways and abilities to counteract that, but I mean, there's such a thing as hypervigilance that, becomes exhaustive. So that's just what I'm seeing in him. And I want you to understand, it's nothing the dog is consciously doing. Reggie, because he's going out of his way to try and do the right thing. Yay! In your place. So I have got him understanding. This is me communicating. I've got this sort of flexible area around me that expands and contracts depending on the environment. But he's already, he's, if I had to say hypervigilant, the reason we'd have to be in hypervigilant is because, yay, he is. Oh, he sees his little friend trying to break back in here. Oh, I had to bust up the little friendship. Let me tell you what. Those three had to go into detention. Anyway, I just actually, and this is where the problem comes in with his, attraction to movement. It's followed by trying to stop the movement with his mouth. And of course, if you had known that, you wouldn't have done all the tug and everything. But what that ends up being is just kind of honing their skills. So I don't know. I kind of want you guys to maybe get the 3-month program, even though you'll probably be fine with 2. It's just, you're going to have to be ready. We've got a lot of ability to still change this dog as an adult by doing what we're doing. We just need to do tons of it. So he understands right now, that pager's me communicating all through, that I can move him around within this area. And again, I'm kind of to the point now, you guys, if he starts to come and jump at me, Reggie, in your place. I kept holding it down. And the reason is because I was combining, yay, those two behaviors. Yay. So again, that's how I would deal. But I'm going to tell you what just happened, and I'm going to try to get a video of it. I let that big lab chase out so it would play and entertain these other dogs. No. She was the detention monitor. And when I did that, his immediate reaction was to chase after her and bite the back of her legs. Which I'm going to tell you, with some dogs, doesn't fly down. So see, sort of like that, where it's just biting. But what I want you to understand, down. Now I'm finna add my nick. The reason I say it like that, because that's Redneck Kelly that does it. Intellectual Kelly doesn't do any such thing. She only hits the page. Occasionally Redneck Kelly comes out and says, I'm finna hit the nick. Well, but that's the reaction that I want. But I'm going to tell you what I just did over there to stop him from chasing his dog, was hit my continuous, which instead of the nick, which is a nanosecond contracting their muscle, the continuous is basically, it's having this effect on him. It's having a bending effect, but it's almost like a running into the wind effect, due to the way he's been conditioned. But if you said to me, whatever you did has just caused, this loss of attitude, I'd say, I'm not seeing it. All right, but that's what he understands. He understands, not like it was before, that a leash is what they consider some semblance of control. All right, look, some of these pockets are too small. I gotta give you this. Down. So I want him to understand right there, I can push you. The option is not you humming at me. I don't want him jumping on me. I don't want any of them jumping on me. These are my new jeans I got.
Yeah, but earlier on, what is it, a little cuteness?
No, my character's into anime now.
Yeah.
Summer's like, if this was the video of it, Boring.
Z's.
All right, so again, I do let him know I have something. I'm bringing something to the table. He's not saying to himself, I wish they'd rub my ear. Oh, that would be great. If they rub my ear, oh no. I'm not kidding. I sent that to my friend Mark, who I'm going to put a little tribute to on my Facebook to him today. He's one of the greats of our generation down. But I just asked him I always ask him these loaded questions, and I said, is rubbing a dog's ear a good way to communicate praise or something, and is used by most pros or something? I mean, it was so loaded that, that he couldn't even answer true or false. He just laughed. So I'm saying to myself, I'm prepared to use my nick to reinforce the fact that I don't want my new jeans all dirty.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've got different
That's what we
methods
train
than
for,
some trainers. Down.
It works.
But what I'm saying to myself is, I've got a rough draft of what I can get the dog to do within this expanding and contracting bubble. I want to refine that. That's what I want to do. And I'm going to make you guys a clay sculpture. Oh my God, wait till Lisa sees these sculptures. Oh, I'm going to tell. I want you guys to tell Lisa I'm making these. I'm going to tell her they're like thousands of dollars. She'll buy them. Yeah. I'm going to tell her. This is what I'll tell her. You need to tell Bobby that if you guys want to really support me, you'll support my art.
My clay art.
I got to tell you guys, Natalie, I got to tell you the story about Bobby one time. Down. In the Bobby show, Kelly's only just a vague, distant character. Down. So now I'm saying, heel. I want to refine what I'm doing within my bubble. Heel. Precious, precious, precious. Heel. Down. And this is going to be a little bit confusing. Down. Now, Ricky, if you're watching this, I know it's going to be a lot confusing for you. But what I was doing, because I was fine-tuning, I was holding the pager down that whole time, pretty much. I was bumping and doing a little bit, but for the most part, I was holding the pager down the whole time. Instead of using it to cue the down, the absence of the pager was the cue. Oh, you precious boy. Reggie. Yay. So I just lifted him straight up right there. Down. Theoretically, if I could push him straight down, I should be able to lift him straight up, down, without forward movement. Heel. In your place. So same thing. I held the pager down the whole time, and I let it up when he went up there. And there's, I know this sounds confusing, but there's times where it's going to be the reverse. And it's going to be the reverse farther down, farther down, and I am ready to add my nick. Farther down the line. It will be the opposite. Yikes.